That one's like, it's like way off in the distance there. Relative to anything I've gotten before. Let's try to get as close as we can. I don't know if you have to, like, come back to this thing as these quests go on or anything either, right? Oh, there's enemies. Enemies have respawned. Ugh. Gross. Oh, god damn it, I don't have any weapon equipped because of the stupid thing. Die. Screw off. Hate you. Alright, looks like it's that direction. Kind of glad I'm getting this one out of the way first. It looked like all the other little Stonehenges were like closer to things. This one's really out of the way. Yeah. It's like up there somewhere. Yeah, it's right there. See? Okay. Aim for the dam and then try to climb up from the other end of the dam, I guess. Like, jeez. I hope I don't have to keep coming back to this thing as this progresses, because if so, I mean, I guess I could leave the travel thingy. Thought I saw something off to the left there for a second. I do really like this region, though. It's very pretty. I meant to go get more stamina, didn't I? Completely forgot. We're going to be in episode 3 at this point of today's recording session by now. Go in here and put on my climbing jimmies. Make mincemeat out of this cliff. In theory, anyway. Hurry up, man. Come on. I hear Cass. Is Cass going to be at, like, each of these thingies? I'm going to call them monuments. Each of these monuments? It's like, what better word is there for him? I'm trying to think. Right? The game will probably give me an appropriate term any second now, though. Yep, there it is. Where are you, Cass? Seriously. Where is he? I hear him. He's really loud. Oh, he's just right behind the thing. Okay, cool. Okay, cutscene. I applaud your courage in coming here. The locations that will be revealed to you are of trials that will enhance the power sleeping within. Do not let your guard down. Okay? Okay, does this, like, put those on my map? Or do I have to, like, find them? Because if it's the latter, I'm going to hate this. Like, I understand some people don't like quest markers. I do, though. Because the whole point of showing me something like this is that my character should be able to look at it and know where to go. And the map marker is the visualization of that. It bridges the gap between my character's knowledge of and immersion into the world and my separation from it because I'm not actually there. What was that? Flash of light. Perhaps it was my imagination playing tricks on me.
Oh?
Fellow traveler, what brings you here? This thing. Obviously. I suppose everyone has their own reasons for traveling. This monument. Oh yeah, it is a monument, okay. I must admit, it has taken me by surprise. My teacher's unfinished song mentions such monuments, and now one has appeared before my eyes. Unfinished song. Yes, the song is mostly complete, however. Oh, more singing? My teacher left this world without finishing the key verses. I wish to weave the missing pieces together and finish the song. That's why I'm roaming the areas mentioned in the lyrics. Ah, sweet joy, how glorious to sing this song in the very land it describes. The song my teacher left behind. There's a verse about the trials, something, something. Allow me to sing it for you. I hate dialogue that just runs. Reaching skyward from waters blue. Ruta's champion, a heart true. That's Mifa. Okay. The hero's power shall grow. That's me. Seek trials, monuments show. Okay. So these, from what I understand, these are 1, find the light's path shows. Find what the light's path shows. 2, conquer the ancient foes. Okay. 3, chase rings of the waterfall. Champion the trials call. Don't like the sound of that last one. That sounds bad. These are all like mini side quest type things. Things that Mifa did in the past, and now I have to do them. So, did the verse move you? It was written in honor of the champion challenging the trial. I can feel it. My teacher surely sang this very verse from this very spot. I wish nothing more than to carry on my teacher's dream to complete and perform this special song. To do so, I must learn all there is to know about the champions of old. Thankfully, the Zora King and Prince shared memories of their champion with me. Okay, so that's telling me I can go talk to them to get clues, I guess? To sing the completed song under the sky that my teacher has so loved. That is the end goal of this long journey. Alright, let's go look at these things. Can I, like, talk to these and they put them on my map? Okay. What am I trying to get to? Adventure log. Okay, nope, that's selected and it's not showing me anything on my map. Okay, great. That's great. Let's get out my camera. Take pictures of all these places. Zoom out. Come on. Like, I'm hitting the other thing because I'm trying to center it as best I can. But I'm hitting the left one, too, and it wasn't zooming out. Gotta love this game and its controls. Okay, that one looks very close to the city. I should be able to get it. That one should be easiest to get. That one's probably the waterfall one, though, and I feel like I'm going to hate that one. So let's go back to Zorasburg and talk to King Zora, or whatever his name is. Why am I walking? I can teleport. I'm not even... No, I was walking in the right direction. Yeah, I was walking in the right direction. For a second, I thought I wasn't. Because I'm stupid. I'm also out of coffee, which is really bumming me out. Smell of disappointment. Hurry up, come on. You can buy some supplies and stuff here too, like stock up on arrows and stuff while I'm here, so, I mean, not a terrible thing to be back. You can also go and... Where's their goddess? Is it up higher? It might be up higher. Yeah. Let's do a little bit of shopping first. This is the food one. I don't care about this one. This is the supply one? No, this is an inn. That's right. Did they just not have supplies over there then? This was the supply one? Do you not have any arrows or anything? This has got to be where the arrows are supposed to be. They're just sold out because I have too many. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. Don't need various kinds of fish. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to have them, but I don't need them, so I don't care. How do I get up here? That way. So that's the quests from these children that I don't care about. Run, Link, run. Pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, their goddess is, like, right there. Okay, cool. Get more stamina, then. Yep. 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 How close does that get me to filling up the next wheel at this point? I've got to be close, right? Okay. One more. Alright. Yep, I'm doing my best. Well, I'm doing someone's best, anyway. Where's Sidon? Sidon's there. The king's there. Hello. Link, I am truly eternally grateful to you for saving Zora's domain. Everyone is rejoicing. There is no happier place in the world. But Link, there is something I wish to ask you. You journeyed with Ruta, the divine beast of water. Now you are back. But Mipha has still yet to return. Yeah, she died, man. What did you think happened to her? She's a ghost. Is it as I feared? Were we too late? Yeah, I met her Poe. Her spirit? So that means Mipha really is... Did she say anything to you? Yeah, she, mostly just came on to me a lot. I see, my dear Mipha. I simply cannot believe it. There was nothing I could do to save her. Still, Mipha fulfilled her heroic duty as champion. That's not the bright side here, man. And she will never be alone. It is my duty as her father to watch over her, even now. Ellipses. Link, ellipses. She really loved you, you know. Yeah, I know, she kept making that very abundantly clear. There is no mistaking that even now she is overjoyed to be able to help you. How would you know? You haven't seen her since before she died. Promise me. You will always remember her. Promise me. Yeah, I won't ever forget her. I guess I could have said the second thing about having her power, but the first one sounds better. I'm like responding directly to the thing that he said, right? I appreciate you saying that. You are a good man. If you ever run into trouble, know that you are always welcome here. No matter the time, we shall all greet you with open fins. I imagine this is dialogue I was supposed to have gotten prior to here. Alright. Now then, is there anything I can help you with? Tell me about Mipha. Yes, of course. You wish to hear about our dear Mipha. I am sure it would bring her peace to know she is on your mind. Mipha was always kind from the day she was born. She was equally as kind to her own as she was to complete strangers. And when you first took to visiting us, back when you were but a child, she adored you like a brother. That's weird. Don't make it weird. However, as you know, aliens age much faster than us. Eventually, you grew so much. Dear God. Grew so. It shouldn't be hard to say those things back and forth. She began to look up to you. As Mipha's diary plainly states, it was not long before she developed strong feelings for you. That's weird. You're making it weird. A Zora princess falling in love with a Hylian swordsman. Not as uncommon as you think, man. Yeah, okay, there we go. I was going to say, it reminds me of a Zora legend of old. That is why I welcome the idea of you and Mipha becoming husband and wife. Can we even, like... How to put this delicately? Create heirs? Is that a thing? Seems like it'd be a little difficult. It's a shame you two never had the chance to see what might have been, ellipses. Mipha's diary? Tell me about that. Ah, of course, Mipha's diary is found just recently. Ah, that's code for... It was added in the DLC. Its discovery brought me much joy. It is on that table over there. I can't be bothered to actually point at it, though. I do not mind if you choose to read it. I am sure Mipha would forgive you anything. Doesn't mean I should do anything. But yeah, I'm going to read her diary. Of course I am. Hey, Sidon, how's it going, buddy? Link, I must thank you for journeying all this way, and of course, for taming that feisty divine beast, Varuta. You somehow overcame the objections of the old geezers on our council, all to help save our home. I'm screaming this as loudly as I possibly can because I want them to know that I think they're old geezers. Yes, you are a treasure of a Hylian, taking time out of your journey to come to our rain and monster-ridden home. And here, you activated those orbs with shock arrows and freed Ruta, and released my sister from ruling and regret. Link, I simply cannot thank you enough, especially for following me to the end, pushy and unreasonable as I am. Yeah, I'd go to the ends of something for you. I don't even know what that was supposed to mean. Holy shit. Zora's domain would still be in peril if not for you. You are welcome any time, and we are ever at your service. Haven't mentioned how incredible you are and how thankful I am. Just ask me out, man. Come on. Because you are, and I am, yes. You are the greatest of Hylians, and my most treasured friend for all time. He's friend-zoning me. Damn. You must forgive me. I am but a rambling fool. Yeah, that's true. And wasting the time of my cherished friend and hero of the Zora. I do hope you understand that I carry on so only because I am ever so grateful for all you have done and ever will do. Want to make out? But I digress, Link. And might I ask what brings you to... Yeah, okay. Tell me about the trial. The sacred trial my sister challenged? You are a keen one, Link. I have recently noticed certain things that last occurred when my dear sister Mifa took the trial to Master Ruta. And that is why I sent Muzu and Tatika to stand guard east of Uria Grotto. It was one of the areas associated with the trial. Link, yes, I have figured it out. You are challenging the sacred trial. I wish you luck, my friend. You are intending to challenge the sacred trial, are you not? I have no doubt you shall succeed. I am cheering you on as ever. After all, you are my most treasured friend and hero of the Zora. Want to make out? Is there anything else I can help you with? You tell me about your sister. Maybe it'll be different dialogue than before. You wish to speak of my sister? I am always happy to do so. Actually, I recently remembered something, a fuzzy memory from my early childhood. There was a swordsman that came by ever so often and spent a considerable amount of time with Mifa. Should I tell him that was me? At the time, it felt like he was stealing my sister away from me. I know better now, but that swordsman, he was so dreamy. It was you, Link, I am certain of it. I do hope my bluntness has not offended you. If your bluntness offended me, I would have left a long time ago, man. Had things turned out differently, you might have been my sister's husband, my brother-in-law. Which would have kind of bummed me out, but at the same time, it would have been cool. Oh, my apologies, I got carried away and let my imagination run wild. Please forget my childish musings, my friend. Is there anything else? Now, that's cool. Should you ever need of me, do not hesitate to reach out. I shall be cheering you on, as ever. Cool. There's the diary. We have a bit more time in this episode, I guess. We have a bit more time in this episode, but, we have... I don't know how long the diary is going to be. We probably have enough time to get through the diary. I kind of wish I knew exactly how long it was going to take, because if it's going to take a really long time, I'd, go find something else smallish to do. It's probably fine. Let's just read through the diary. And, probably call it an episode, even if it's a little short. Because I can't imagine these trials are going to only take, 5 minutes, right? Alright. Read me this diary. First page. At the request of Hyrule's king, a group of outsiders came to greet us at the domain. One of them was a Hylian child of only about 4 years of age. His name was Link. He made quite a first impression. He was curious and full of energy, with a ready smile. Are all Hylian children that way? One thing that surely sets him apart is his swordsmanship, which I hear is exceptional. He is even best at adults. He must be somewhat reckless, however. As he was covered in bruises, wishing to be helpful, I healed his wounds for him. It must have been his first time seeing healing magic as he looked up at me with big round eyes. It was adorable. Okay, I'm reading into things because my brain is a cesspool. But this does feel a little creepy. This feels a little creepy. I was kind of hoping that maybe they met when he was a little bit older than that. and he aged up a little bit relative to her, but not a lot. I don't know. It's feeling a little weird. I need to push past it. These are weird alien fish things. It's not one-to-one anything in the real world. I need to get over it. A divine beast was excavated from Zor's domain. This one is called Ruta. The first time I laid eyes on Ruta, I was surprised by how cute it was. Maybe she just thinks everything's adorable. Maybe it's not weird. It's so big and round with a long, awkward nose. According to the Sheikah who found Ruta, divine beasts require someone worthy to control them. It's fun to imagine someone piloting this enormous beast in the distant past. I wonder who'll have that honor next. I wonder too, Mifa. I wonder too. Link came to visit the domain. It feels like forever since he was here last. He no longer resembles the child I first met. He is now an accomplished knight and keeper of the sword that seals the darkness. I am so proud. However, he hardly speaks anymore and smiles even more rarely. He is still the kind soul I knew, but something has changed. It's almost like the pressure to save the world was a lot and crushed his soul, because that's like canonically what happened. That's why he's a silent protagonist. It's really heartbreaking. And I'm not liking that Breath of the Wild 2 looks like it's gonna be even worse. Like it's not gonna be like about happy rebuilding the kingdom. It's gonna be like dark and terrible, and Zelda might die, which sucks. I just want these characters to be happy, man. I don't even care about fighting monsters anymore. I just want the suffering to stop. It makes it a little better that she met him once when he was really young, and then not again until he was much older. It makes it a little less weird. I asked him if something had happened, if something was wrong. He merely shook his head. Probably, you probably should have gotten him some therapy, frankly. Perhaps it is his newly acquired height, but I feel he is ever looking past me into the distance beyond. This is interesting, because, like, sorry, I'm assiding a lot. This game has very little story. Like, you see very little of what happened, and you read about just slightly more in stuff like this. But it's still so interesting that it's addressing that. It's addressing the fact that this kid, like, looking past her into the distance beyond, that's definitely, that's gotta be, like, more immediately him looking forward to the battle he knows is going to come because it's prophesied. But also you could read that as him, like, having the wisdom of past incarnations and or looking forward to future ones, trying to imagine what they'd be like and prepare for them even now, because he's so used to having to work every second of every day to prepare for the big battle that's going to come next. It's taking the concept of the reincarnated destined hero and showing how traumatic something like that could be on someone. It's very interesting. And, like, I would never say that because the world that he exists in, that Link exists in, is built so that he has to be that. I would never say he shouldn't try. But man, does it suck that he has to try. Man, does it suck that he has to be the one to do this. That it can't just be like everybody working together, right? It has to be this one kid. Ugh. Anyway, next page. The Princess of Hyrule paid a special visit to the domain. She asked me if I would agree to pilot a divine beast. As she told me she needs my help to face the calamity, my heart knew at once what to do. I agreed without reservation. Calamity Ganon must not be resurrected. If he is, there is no way to ensure the safety of my people, or of anyone. I do not know what will happen. All I know is that if there is anything I can do to help, I must try. I must protect Hyrule. There is also that the divine beasts are meant to assist the chosen hero, and when he faces Ganon. In this way I can help Link. Link came to visit me. It had been ages. I told him the Lynel of Poemus Mountain has been terrorizing everyone lately. When I said that, he started walking towards the mountain without a word. Spellbound, I followed him there. When we were almost there, he told me to turn back. He insisted he would be fine on his own. I stubbornly stayed. While I argued, the Lynel attacked us from behind. I was sure we had met our end. How silly of me to doubt. With a sure hand and a fierce gleam in his eye, Link unsheathed the sword that seals the darkness and defeated our foe. His swordsmanship was swift and graceful. I was fascinated by the beauty of his movements. I'm getting chills, kinda, because, like, she mentions it offhand that the thing's causing a problem, and he just goes and does it? What does that say about this kid? Like, he's heroic, yeah, but also he feels like he's just expected to do this kind of stuff. That's dark. No, I should have been terrified. I could not help but feel safe in the presence of my dear friend. His kindness and determination to help those in need, his strength and his skill. My heart is drawn to his. I am doomed. The last beautiful move Link performed on the mountain is called a spin attack. It should really have a more elegant name in universe. Perhaps I will attempt it with my spear. My father has finally given his blessing for me to pilot the divine beast. The threat of the calamity can no longer be ignored. Father said the Zora must play their part. He seemed on the brink of tears when he made me promise to return unharmed. Oops! My eyes burned with tears as well, so I simply nodded. Segan? Segan? Who's Segan? Could hardly look at me. Muzu left partway through. I feel awful for putting them through this, but I must do what I can to help Link. I could never forgive myself otherwise. Speaking of Link, I have at last finished gathering the materials for the armor. I shall start making it at once. So she fell for him real hard. Somewhere in between there. Probably pretty soon after the Lionel thing, after rethinking it a little bit. Because it sounds like that was the actual moment. Today was the inauguration ceremony at Hyrule Castle. It was an honor to take part. However, I've been reading long enough now that I can't read anymore. Honestly, I do not remember much about it, but only because something unforgettable happened afterwards. I experienced something wondrous, a beautiful moment in time I shall treasure forever. I am grateful to the princess for agreeing to my request, and to Daruk for bringing me closer to Link. Oh, I did hear something that shocked me enough to almost overshadow that happy moment. Link has been chosen to guard the princess wherever she goes. They shall be spending much time together. Ooh, love triangle. I finally completed that special armor for Link. I am confident it will fit him perfectly. He is coming to the domain soon. I hope to give him my gift when I see him, but should I really go through with it? According to the old legend, long ago a Zora princess fell in love with a Hylian swordsman. Perhaps there's... Yeah, but they didn't get together, though, right? This will be a rare occasion that Link is not accompanying the princess. We should have some time to ourselves. Oh, I have an idea. At sunset I shall ride upon Ruta with Link. Zora, princess of the past, please lend me your courage. Okay, the one, what was her name? Ruta? Was that Ruto? The one that Ruta is named for, I think? Okay, interesting. So, it didn't feel like there was any story stuff pertaining to, like, clues to these trials in there, but man, there was a lot of just, like, flavor text. Like, holy shit, there was so much in there. That was really good. I hope... There's got to be one of these for each of them, right? I'm looking forward to that more than the rest of the DLC, frankly. Because I want to know these people better. I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here, though, I think. It might be a little short. I'm not 100% sure. Haven't been keeping great time today. But I feel like this is a good enough stopping point. And we'll get into the trials themselves next time.